Hi, so I am here at my mom's place waiting for her. She's going to watch the dogs for me tomorrow while I head down to the University of New Hampshire Crimes Against Children Research Lab. Dr. Finkelhor, he's a world respected researcher on crimes against children, phenomenal guy, and he got a grant to study best practices of law enforcement when engaging with sex trafficked minors. And I'm on that committee. I'm so proud of that. And they want me to come and take a look at some of their questions and give any feedback that I might have about some of the languaging and questions that they're doing. What a huge honor, thrilled, but I don't like to leave my puppy. So my mom's going to come over and dog sit for me tomorrow. So here I am in the parking lot, and I just wanted to follow up on yesterday's video I did on post-traumatic stress disorder, because today is PTSD Day. I always make sure I said that right. And I mentioned that, you never know when it's just random when something might trigger an event. And I had said yesterday that last week I went to a doctor's appointment and I got triggered. I had a reaction. I haven't had a reaction in years, and I've never had a reaction like that at the doctor before, but I had one. So I had to navigate, and I was talking yesterday about being able to surf. It's like sailing and adjusting your sail. How are you feeling? What's your stress level? How many different high stress things do you have in a day? And how you can best manage what could be triggers for an episode. So today was case in point. So I have a dental phobia. I had a traumatic event at the dentist as a kid. They gave me laughing gas, and I had epilepsy as a child, and laughing gas and epilepsy don't mix. Actually, asthma and laughing gas don't mix. Anyway, so I had a bad thing happen at the dentist. So it's dentists equal a panic attack for me. So I have to make sure that I go to the dentist regularly for my cleaning, because that's pain-free and it keeps you going. And so when I have to go for a procedure, it's less impactful emotionally, but it's still impactful. So today was the day that I needed to go back to the doctor, and I had a dentist appointment. And I said, you know what? I can't do both. So since I had a post-traumatic reaction to the doctor, I need to go to that appointment today so that I don't avoid never going back again, since the last time I went, I had a reaction. So I want to make sure I go back and it's a positive reaction, and I will reschedule the dentist for a time that I'm not so stressed. Dentist was cool. I just own it. I talked to Betsy at Morgan Hill, and I'm like, hey, I got a lot of stress going on. It's not the right time for me to come in for dental work. Let's reschedule. And she's like, no problem. Because I'm authentic and I speak my truth. And then when I went to the doctor today, she said, how are you doing from your reaction that you had last week? And we talked about it. So there was no hands-on today of any kind. We just, like half the battle is I walked into the room. Yay! And that was a big deal. Like, I don't know if you know how agoraphobia happens, But people who go outside of their home and they have a panic attack in the car, they slowly stop driving. They have a panic at the grocery store. They have a panic wherever. And over time, they just stay home. They never want to leave the house. Oh my gosh, what's her name? The lady from Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger did a whole thing. It was a whole thing on anxiety with HBO, I think. And she had agoraphobia for didn't leave the house for quite a period of time because of that reason. So, it can be the doctor. It can be wherever you have something happen, you don't want to go back there. Makes perfect sense. So it is just, everybody has something, and if you've got post-traumatic stress or anxiety or panic or whatever, epilepsy, and you have to be sensitive to fluorescent lights, or asthma, you've got to be sensitive, or you're on oxygen and you have to be sensitive to fires. Outside picnic, can't do the outside picnic because somebody's got a fire going or barbecue's going, and you can't. My friend Dee Clark couldn't come over because I had wood stove and that bothered her. So everybody has something, but when you own it, oh, here comes Mom, I gotta go. You own it and you're authentic about it. It just makes it easier, not only for yourself, but it also sets an example for other people, gives other people permission to do the same, that they can just be authentically themselves, have their boundaries, share as much or little as they feel comfortable, but it just sort of makes life a little easier.